China's growing influence in and around the US is raising national security concerns, and it's prompting the Biden administration to invest millions towards helping bolster its regional presence in the world. All eyes are on the Panama Canal, through which 66% of America's cargo traffic passes yearly.
The Pentagon says it's a national security issue. 5 years ago, Panama, under pressure from Beijing, quietly shifted its long-term policy of recognizing Taiwan, severed ties, and now only recognizes China. That same year, a Hong Kong-based company bought and took control of 2 ports on either end of the Panama Canal. America's top general, who oversees U.S. Southern Command, issued this warning.
I worry about they look like civilian companies. They're state-owned enterprises that could be used for dual use and could be quickly changed over to a military capability if they needed that too. It looks like, again, they're investing. I look at it as extracting.
6% of the world's commerce passes through the canal each year. 66% of cargo traffic that begins or ends its journey at a U.S. port passes through the Panama Canal. $270 billion worth of goods will pass through the century-old waterway this year. A recent report from the Center for Strategic and International Studies raising alarm bells about China's rising influence on America's doorstep.
China's increasing interest in Panama is something the United States needs to pay attention to. So if we had a conflict in the Taiwan Straits or a conflict in the South China Sea and it started to escalate, one of the areas where China might look to escalate and cause trouble would be to close the Panama Canal.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, on a visit to Brazil to meet Latin American defense ministers, added his concern about China's ongoing Belt and Road Initiative, designed to take control of key infrastructure around the world and make countries dependent on Beijing.
With Beijing eyeing the Panama Canal, it is notable the U.S. has not had an ambassador assigned to Panama since 2018. The Senate has refused to vote on President Biden's choice for the new U.S. ambassador to Panama since her confirmation hearing in May.